So Nexus and Rick Ulrich, and the subject is Moxley. Hello, Conan Disco, and whatever that scraggly bearded guy's name is. His name is Joe.
How's it going?
Love the show. My question is an easy one. Cornette has been calling Moxley the worst wrestler on TV for years now, and he really means it too. He has a clip, and you don't have to listen to it. He buries the guy.
How long is the clip?
It's long, and he didn't give me a timestamp either.
Yeah.
Oh no, you know what? It's 5 minutes, but 5 minutes.
No, forget. Yeah. He just buries him. He calls him. Yep. That's all he says. He's the worst wrestler on TV.
He hates Moxley.
Patreon, Joe.
Yep. He calls him Plumber Moxley. Okay. Now, while I don't think Moxley's the best worker and bleeds too often, it's tough to say he's the worst when you have people like Nia Jax, Wheeler Utah, Commander, half the NXT roster, etc. What do you guys think? Who would you say is the greenest, or some of the greenest, or just not good wrestlers on national TV? Thanks. I'll say this about Moxley: for like his matches, for a top guy, he's definitely one of the worst top guys in the business. He doesn't punt. His matches are all the exact same. He bleeds. He does a standing spot where you form each other. Like, his matches are like carbon copies of the match before, like exactly the same match. And like I said, like he's supposed to be a brawler, and he doesn't look good when he brawls. You know, he doesn't throw a punch very well. He doesn't sell. Like he no sells guys' offense. You know, if a guy's punching him in the head, he's literally just not doing. He's not doing any selling for guys half the time. He's not that good. And we can do watch-alongs. I could critique his performance. He does not put effort into selling other guys' offense that well, and that's part of being a good worker. When you're working at the top level, you need to sell the other guys. You know, who are the greenest?
I was a big Moxley fan from indie stuff that I saw, and then with the Shield and all through when he was Ambrose. And the thought process was, wow, he's out from under their clutches. He's going to have, free reign to do what he wants in AEW. It's going to be great. And it turns out that it hasn't been, because first when he wrestled Omega and had that crazy match, it was like, wow, look at this. He's finally, unleashed. But then, like DI said, it kind of just became repetitive.
Right.
Every one of his matches is like that. Oh, here comes the barbed wire.
Right. Here comes the blood. Yeah. Right. It's like, I don't know. The greenest wrestlers on TV. A lot of those women in the female wrestlers in AEW.
Yes.
A lot of the bottom tier female wrestlers in WWE are coming. Just they look green. They're very methodical. A lot of thigh slapping, playful. They just, I don't know. They don't look like they're in combat out there. They look like they're play wrestling. A lot of them. So, you got any comment on this, Conan?
Which one specifically?
Who are some of the greenest wrestlers on TV right now?
Mm-hmm. That guy from Bandito's brother, Gravity.
Right.
Ed, right.
A couple emails about him. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And a special shout out to the Gravity Walk, like if he's on the moon or something. So, I got no bigger pop than when he wrestled Samoa Joe and Joe suplexed him or something, and then did the moonwalk and made fun of him.
Right.
I mega pop. If we've been back to Hall of Fame, K100 Hall of Fame, he should be on it just for that. Yeah. Some of the women definitely. Some of the NXT women.
Right.
Some of the but NXT's
they're young.
NXT, right? They're just learning. They're supposed to be green. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's not a bad thing. The bad thing is putting green talent on TV. That's what's worse. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's not their fault. If you're in the business 1 or 2 years and they tell you come on TV, nobody's going to say, oh, no, I need more experience. Because that's what happened to me. Let me tell you the story. So I'd been in the business about a year, right? And the biggest name in this promotion called UWA El Toreo was Connect. That's the guy that slammed Andre the Giant and beat Hogan and all that. Like, he was the man there, right? Well, him and this super legend, like Ric Flair status, called Perro Aguayo, saw me in Juarez, and they were like, hey man, come to Mexico. And I was like, what do you mean come to Mexico? I don't have any family there. That's a big city. I need more experience. I can't just go up there. They go, don't worry, you do fine. We'll take care of you. And they did. I actually said no, but most people are not going to say no. And I went. I did go. But What I'm saying is, you're gonna tell a young guy, hey, you're gonna get more exposure, make more money, and get a chance to be a big star. Who's gonna say no? You know what I'm saying? But that's on the promotion for bringing him up too early, and then you got to watch him, fumble, and it's like on the job training. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.